YTBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison, okay? Let me tell you something. If you are a Floyd Mayweather Jr. hater, cut the video off now. Because I don't have time for your goofy racial comments to be left in my comment section. Don't leave them. Cut the video off now, okay? I don't really want to entertain you or racism in this video. And that's just the way that is. Okay? I'm going to read you a letter from Floyd Mayweather Jr., okay? Dear boxing fans, my name is Floyd Mayweather Jr. I've been in the game of boxing for over 20 years. I've been on top for 18 years, and I've been a world champion for over 18 years. I believe in hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, tears, prayers, and belief. And I take this mindset every time I walk into the gym, every time I do a training camp, every time I lace up a pair of gloves. I believe in hard work and dedication, blood, sweat, tears, prayers, and belief. I believe in that. You know, people always want to equate my name. They want to equate my name to a woman beater. And I've served my time, you know, for that particular crime. That still, yet to this day, I still plead my innocence. But I couldn't really get caught up in the courts because I'd be taken away from hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears. I'd be taken away from that. But I'll just have to accept the fact that I'm equated to being that. I've dedicated my whole life to my craft. From the time that I could realize that I was talented in the sport of boxing, I've dedicated my life to my whole craft. I've dedicated. See, people don't know when I was 15 and 16 and 17, I had to walk sometimes 8 or 9 miles to get to a gym. Sometimes. Because my grandmother Bernice didn't even have enough money to give me bus fare to jump on a bus. I had to walk 8, 9, or 10 miles to get to a gym, to lace up a pair of gloves, to dedicate my life to the sport of boxing. See, people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't even know, you know. My dad went to jail. They thought that my boxing career would be put on hold. But I didn't think that. I kept on believing in blood, sweat, and tears, prayers, and belief. And I got the job done. I went to the gym every day. Didn't matter who was in my corner, who wasn't in my corner. I went to the gym every day. And now let's fast forward. Let's fast forward this now because I'm no longer Pretty Boy Floyd. I'm no longer that. Now my name is Money Mayweather. And this is a persona that you guys gave me. So what did I do? I bought into the persona that you guys tried to feed me anyway. And I became Money Mayweather. And I maximized my dollar potential. Built off a personality that many you, the fans that hate me, you built it. And I just played the role perfectly. And I tricked y'all. Because see, because you guys hate me so much, that I've lined my pockets so much because of your hatred towards me and what I do. You see, I've come to grown that no matter who I fight, you guys are going to discredit me. Doesn't matter, okay? You guys still say that I lost against Luis Castillo. And y'all won't take my excuse. Nah, y'all won't take my excuse. Y'all won't really understand that I fought him with one arm. See, y'all won't do that. Y'all still will say I made it up. Y'all still will say that I'm chicken. Y'all still say that I'm a coward. But I still somehow managed to beat Jose Luis Castillo with one arm. Because I only had one arm in that fight. I injured my shoulder in that fight. I really injured my shoulder in that fight. And I also had proof. But still, even though I had proof that I injured my shoulder in the fight, guess what? Even though that it was proven that I really did injure my shoulder, I still never beat Jose Luis Castillo in y'all minds. No matter what I do, I'll never be able to please you guys. It just won't happen. Okay, you guys said for the longest that I was afraid of Sugar Shane Mosley. You said that I was afraid of him. You said that I would never take that fight, ever. I take the fight. I get in the ring with Shane Mosley because you guys said that Shane was a little bit too fast. He had a style that could definitely, you know, give me problems. I get in the ring with Shane Mosley. I took Shane Mosley's best punches that would have knocked out a normal welterweight. I took his best punches, and I kept coming forward, and I kept coming forward, and I completely dominated Shane Mosley to the point that his trainer, Nazim Richardson, wanted to throw the towel in. But then, all you guys did was try to discredit that win. You guys tried to say that Shane Mosley was washed up at that point. When before I fought him, you guys tried to tell me that he would be the one that would dethrone me. You guys supported Shane Mosley. Then you guys said I'd never ever get in the ring with Ricky Hatton. Y'all remember Ricky Hatton? You know, the guy that hit his head on the turnbuckle? Remember him? Okay? You guys said I would never fight him. You guys said that I would never get in the ring with Ricky because Ricky has this precious style that, you know, would give me problems. You said that I would never fight him. You said I was afraid of him. I get in the ring with Ricky Hatton. and I knock him out in the 10th round. You guys tried to discredit Ricky Hatton. You guys tried to say that he was a bum. You guys tried to say that he was washed up when Ricky Hatton had been undefeated prior to me fighting him. Okay, he was a young, strong, hungry lion, and I got in the ring with him, and I won that fight. Then you guys tried to say that, you know what, I was afraid of Canelo Alvarez. You said it. You guys said I was afraid of Canelo. And you guys for months at a time said that I would never fight Canelo. You said I was afraid of him, even though Canelo walks around at about 170 pounds. Even though Canelo would probably on a normal day outweigh me by 25 pounds. Of course he would. Okay? But you guys said that I would never fight Canelo. You guys said I was afraid of him. And then when I take the fight, you guys said, you know, well, I'm getting in the ring with Canelo because he's green. But you were the ones that said I was afraid of him. You said that I was afraid. So I get in the ring with Canelo. I completely school and play with this boy for 12 rounds. I play with this youngster for 12 rounds. Okay, I toyed with him. I made him look like a fool. And now you guys said that Canelo was a bum and didn't even deserve to be in the ring with me. You guys said this. I didn't say it. See, you guys said I wouldn't fight him. But I fought him, okay? And I fought him really when he was on a winning streak. I fought him. He was undefeated. I took his O. But you guys say I wouldn't fight him. Okay? Then you guys try to put into the people's head that Victor Ortiz will be the one to dethrone me. Okay? You guys that hate me so much, you guys said that Victor Ortiz will beat me. You said it. But Victor Ortiz, you know, Victor Ortiz was an accident waiting to happen. And that's why I took the fight, because I knew the fight would be easy. But in y'all minds, you guys thought that Victor Ortiz would give me problems. So I go in and I knock out Victor Ortiz because of his own stupidity. I was a better fighter that day. But people forget the fact that even Victor Ortiz, you know, headbutted me. And people say that I'm using my elbows and doing this. But Victor Ortiz was being dirty. But y'all hate me to the point that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how somebody beats me as long as they beat me. You don't really care. You don't even care if somebody was corrupt and paid off judges. You guys would still say, as long as you beat Floyd's ass. And that's just how it is. But I beat Victor Ortiz, knocking him out. Okay? Then you guys, you know, watch Marcos Maidana beat up Adrian Broner. You watched that. And then you said that, you know what? Adrian Broner has a style similar to Floyd Mayweather's. So Marcos Maidana could now beat Floyd Mayweather. So now, you guys, I was going to fight Amir Khan. It was between Marcos Maidana and Amir Khan. But you guys said that if I fought Amir Khan, I was afraid of Maidana. You guys said this. I didn't say this. Okay, you guys said that I was afraid of Marcos Maidana, that I was going to duck Maidana to fight Amir Khan. So what do? I disregard the poll on my page because you guys thought that I was going to duck Marcos Maidana. So I get in the ring with Marcos Maidana. I fight him. And I win a hard, tough fight the first time. But I adjust, make my adjustments. And then you guys say that if a flat-footed bum like Maidana, who has also been a world champion, who has also been proven in the ring, who has also had some of the toughest fights in the sport of boxing, okay? But you said that, you know, I got almost outclassed by a flat-footed bum in Maidana, okay? You guys said that. Okay, you guys said it. This flat-footed bum gave me one of the toughest fights in my career. Marcos Maidana is no bum by any stretch of imagination. How many of you could weather that storm? How many of you could weather that storm, the fighting style that he portrays? And, you know, and I have to even admit he's a much better fighter because Robert Garcia showed him some tricks of the trade that caught me off guard. I didn't expect Marcos Maidana to have such a great jab. I just didn't expect it, and it caught me off guard. And he caught me with some great quality shots that I was able to withstand. And this is one of the hardest punches in the game. Marcos Maidana, one of my toughest fights. But I fight this man again, and I completely dominated him because now I understood how he fought, and I dominated him. But many of you said that I put the judges in my pocket. Many of you said that I paid off Maidana not to throw punches. Many of you said it. So no matter what I do, I'm still going to get discredited. I don't care what I do. As long as you guys see me lose, that's where I began to be credited as being a loser. Okay, then you guys said that I would never fight Manny Pacquiao. You said it. For 5 long years, you guys said that I was ducking Manny Pacquiao. When truth be told, Manny Pacquiao didn't even want to fight. And it was already proven. Even Freddie Roach, Manny Pacquiao's trainer, a longtime friend, said that it was our fault. It was their fault that the fight didn't happen. Freddie Roach said this. But I don't hear you guys, sending out loads of hate towards Freddie Roach. I don't hear you guys saying that. You guys still praise Freddie Roach like he's the next Messiah coming to save the world. But I understand where I am. And I understand that I'll never, ever be accepted. So why am I fighting Berto, you say? Why? I'll explain to you in just a minute. Why I'm fighting Andre Berto. Why I'm going to fight somebody who you think that's just not even worthy of fighting me in the first place. Why am I fighting Berto? See, you guys compare me to Adrian Broner. You guys compare me to somebody that drink, that smoke, and even do drugs. You compare me to somebody like that, okay? And you're saying that somebody like that is the next person to take over my legacy when I'm gone from the sport of boxing. Why would you guys compare me to somebody that don't believe in hard work and dedication and blood, sweat, and tears? Oh, okay. Because he has a bravado that's similar to mine. That's a personality that you guys built that I just made millions off of. That's a personality that Adrian Broner tries to simulate. But there's only one Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I maximize the dollar potential to the fullest. But you guys want to compare me to somebody like Adrian Broner, who never takes his craft seriously, but that's what you want to compare me to. Okay. So I'm fighting Berto because it doesn't even matter who I fight. I could fight Triple G. If I got in the ring with Triple G, you know I'll dominate Triple G. I'll get in there for 12 rounds. I'll dominate Triple G. I'll win this fight. But what will you guys do? What will you guys say? You guys will say that I paid off Triple G. You guys will say that I bought the judges. You guys will say you slowed the video down and I lost anyway. You will never ever give me the credit that I just do deserve if I fought Triple G. Oh, why don't I move up and fight Sergey Kovalev? You guys would like that. You guys wouldn't even think about the fact that he would outweigh me by close to 30 pounds. It wouldn't even matter because you guys would just want to see me lose. Okay? And what if I went up there and outclassed Sergey Kovalev? You guys would find a way to discredit me. You would find a way to discredit me no matter what I did. You guys wouldn't even care one way or another because you will always try to discredit me. All you people that dislike me. So I say in my head, forget it. Let's just go out fighting Berto. Let's just go out because it don't matter who I fight, you're going to discredit to win anyway. But see, I noticed that none of you won't say anything. You didn't say anything about Manny Pacquiao. Nah, he fought Brandon Rios. He fought Brandon Rios, a punching bag that walked straight ahead. You didn't say anything about Manny Pacquiao outclassing Chris Algieri. You guys didn't say anything about that. You guys didn't say anything about Leo Santa Cruz fighting Romaine, outclassing that dude and knocking him out, I think, in 2 rounds. Okay? You guys won't say anything about that. You guys won't say anything about Triple G. Y'all will say the fact that he's 33. You say he's 33 and, he won't fight anybody. He won't fight anybody that's worthwhile and worth putting on your resume. Y'all won't say anything about that. So y'all gonna talk about me no matter who I fight. So I said forget it. Let's just go ahead and talk about Floyd Mayweather, who he didn't fight going out. Maybe it's not the person that y'all want to see, but I can't try to please you guys anymore because there's just no pleasing people that hate you based on my color. And I think half of that is because you guys don't like the fact that I'm an African American man and I beat the system. I did something that many of you will never do. And I'm not even bragging about what I have, but many of you haters, you guys will never ever see the lifestyle that I see or see the places that I've been because of my hard work and dedication. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.